Hi, this is Planet Energy for you, and we are going to be showing you how to make this tutu. Here's the supplies that you're going to need. Some tulle of any color, needles and thread, scissors, fabric scissors are recommended, any leotard, or you can make one, and a ribbon or binding for the waist. So what I did is I started by getting my tulle and I folded it in half once, and then I folded it in half again, and I wrapped it around Doll's waist to make sure that I had the right length. So once I've wrapped it around her waist, I am going to double it with the length. Then I doubled this measurement. So I have my thing doubled and folded, and I've put straight pins in just to hold the folding. So now I'm taking my needle and thread and I'm making the gathering stitch by just going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Now that I have done a little piece of it, I'm going to pull the needle through. Oops, hold on. I'm going to pull it all the way through. And now, as you can see, the thread is inside of it. So when I pull the thread, it makes a gathering. So I've pulled the thread and to make the gathering, and now I'm going to measure it on my doll's waist. So once I've wrapped it around her waist and measured how the gathering has to go, I've locked the threading and then cut the rest of the thread off. And now all I'm going to do is even out the gathering so that it looks better and more even. So now I'm going to get my trim and measure it along my tutu, and then once I've measured it, I'm going to cut it to the right size. So I've cut my trim to the right size, and we're going to be using a sewing machine, but you can sew it by hand. So now I've pinned the trim, and I didn't like how thick it was, so I just folded it in half, and on the other side the trim is also pinned too, so we folded it over it. So it's just pinned on. So now you can either sew it by machine or sew it by hand. So now we have sewed the trim on, and it looks really nice. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut the bottom so that this fold makes it look more full. So we've cut the top and the bottom off of one of my old socks that don't fit me anymore. And what we're going to do is we're just going to sew it together like this, and it wraps around her leg, her lower leg, to make the sock warmers, the leg warmers. So here's our finished product, and Eva, or Sage, is looking fabulous. And we had to use McKenna's leotard because we didn't have another leotard, so it looks fabulous on her. And what we also did is we put the matching ribbon on her ballet bun. Thanks for watching. Bye.